So the threats to the movement and the opportunities, it's a mix, I think, for tax credits for working families. Certainly, budgetary pressures are pronounced right now at the federal level, at the state level. We're looking at a strong possibility of, more fundamental tax reform in Washington, undertaken in the context of deficit reduction. So there are going to be pressures, I think, on the EITC, especially other refundable credits for working families. On the opportunity side, I think the movement has matured significantly over 10 years and is now at a kind of inflection point. And you have lots of people doing lots of great work on the ground, national organizations as well playing a role in trying to coordinate that. But these groups, too, are going to be under budgetary pressure. They won't have as much in terms of resources, public, private, and philanthropic, as they might have had in the past. But they know more now. They know what they do well, and they know how they can connect to one another, and in fact, I think do more with less in the end. So I think there's a real opportunity before the movement to take stock of what they've done over the last decade and to think about how to scale, increase their influence in a time when they're going to be needed, I think, more than ever in some ways, but the resources that they had in the past might not be there. But now we're at a real policy challenge point for the movement. I think, over the next 2 to 3 years, what the local, regional, state groups will need to figure out is what role they want to play in policy education and advocacy concerning the EITC and other tax credits for working families at the state level, at the national level. I don't think we should assume that every single group working out there needs to be on Capitol Hill lobbying for preserving, protecting, expanding these credits. So I just think it places a premium on devising an architecture at the national level, but that takes advantage of the energies, the experiences of these local groups that can add up their voices to something significant in the policy debate around the future of tax credits for working families.